Well, you've probably heard the statistic in America is 50% of marriages end in divorce. It's pretty much true in the church as well as outside the church. But the statistic most people never hear, I just jotted down in my notes. You don't need to write this down, but 62% of people say they are very happy in their marriages. You don't hear that. You don't hear that from the culture. It's like a lot of people say, we are really happy in our marriages. There was a study years ago that said 2/3 of those with unhappy marriages will become happy in 5 years if they just stay married and don't get divorced. 2/3 who were in a really tough time in their marriage, they hung on for 5 years and they said they got to a place where they actually were excited about their marriage. So I don't know where you're at right now, but I would say this, hang on. Fight for it. Don't quit. Don't give up. Hang on. You don't know what can happen in the next several years. They said a minimum of 5 years. It may take longer. It may take less. But don't give up.
And especially if you're in the stage where you have young children at home, you are exhausted. And your marriage is continually taking the hit for both of you being tired. So we say that every time your marriage goes through lulls, valleys, and peaks. So hang on to those.
And does Jesus Christ make a difference? I saw a study years ago. I don't know where I saw it. I'm trying to find the actual documentation, but it sort of did a study to say, okay, people say they're Christians and people that are really Christians, sort of what David was talking about last night, people go to church or whatever, but people that really surrender and follow Jesus Christ, there's a difference. And they studied, they said, okay, I don't want to know if you just go to church. I want to know, are you in the Word? Are you in a small group? Are you being discipled? Are you discipling someone else? Do you tithe 10% of your income? Those people that answered yes to all those questions, guess what their divorce rate was? 1 in 1,000. So when you follow Jesus Christ, real, and those aren't the way you follow him, those are all fruits as a result of abiding in Christ, you disciple others. You are placing yourself in a disciplinary environment. You're in the Word individually, corporately. You're teaching the Word. You take your money, as Don just talked about, and you give it to the kingdom. Not all of it, but you give a portion of it to the kingdom. Those people, divorce rate's way down. What, does Jesus Christ makes a difference? Yes, he makes a huge difference. But it isn't just going to church or going to chapel. It's understanding a relationship with Christ and how that affects a marriage. So